Once upon a time, there was a forest so lively that even the trees seemed to laugh every morning. This wasn't just any ordinary forest. It was a place where the animals behaved more like mischievous neighbors than wild creatures. The squirrels argued with parrots about who talked louder. Rabbits lined up in front of the bakery-shaped mushroom to buy carrot pies, and the wise old owl ran a comedy night every Friday, even though nobody understood his jokes except himself. The forest had no king, no queen, and no rules. Everyone did whatever they pleased, which created both fun and trouble at the same time. The deer painted colorful stripes on their antlers, hoping to start a new fashion trend. The hedgehogs rolled into balls and pretended to be footballs, making the foxes chase them around in circles. The frogs formed a choir that sang off-key every evening, croaking so loudly that even the crickets wore earplugs. But the funniest part of all was how the animals' homes were scattered in the silliest ways. A raccoon lived inside an old teapot. A family of ducks rented a hollow log and decorated it with seashells, even though no ocean was nearby. The beaver, proud of his dam building skills, tried to construct a 5-story dam palace, but it kept leaking from the top floor every time someone flushed the toilet made of acorns.
One morning, the forest woke up to a big problem, or maybe a big joke. The monkeys had stolen every single pair of shoes in the forest. Yes, shoes. You might wonder why animals even had shoes in the first place. But in this forest, it was normal. The rabbits wore sneakers for running races. The foxes strutted in shiny boots. Even the turtles wore tiny sandals, claiming they walked faster with them, which was not true, of course. Now, imagine the chaos when everyone realized their shoes were missing. Rabbits hopped around angrily on bare feet. Foxes complained they couldn't look stylish without their boots. And the turtles cried, "We're naked!" The monkeys, meanwhile, swung high in the trees, laughing hysterically while trying on mismatched pairs. One wore a rabbit sneaker on one foot and a duck's flip-flop on the other. The animals decided to hold a shoe rescue mission. The bear volunteered to be the leader, even though he tripped over a tree root every 2 steps. The parrots became the messengers, shouting, "Operation Shoe Hunt! Operation Shoe Hunt!" across the forest so loudly that the poor snails got headaches. The chase turned into a comedy show. The rabbits tried to build a trampoline to bounce up to the monkeys, but the trampoline collapsed, sending them flying into a mud puddle. The deer attempted to climb the trees with their painted antlers, only to get stuck between branches. The frogs, believing they were superheroes, jumped as high as they could, only to land on each other's heads like a stack of slimy pancakes. Finally, the wise old owl stepped in. "Enough chaos," he hooted. "We must outsmart the monkeys, not out-jump them." He whispered a clever plan. Distract the monkeys with something they loved even more than shoes, bananas. So, all the animals gathered every banana they could find. The hedgehogs even painted pine cones yellow to make fake bananas. They piled them up under the tallest tree. The monkeys, unable to resist, rushed down to grab them. That was when the rabbits, foxes, and raccoons quickly snatched the stolen shoes back. When everyone got their shoes again, the forest burst into laughter. The turtles danced clumsily in their sandals. The rabbits paraded proudly in their sneakers, and the foxes polished their boots until they shone like mirrors. The monkeys, realizing they had been tricked, shrugged and laughed too. After all, in this messy forest, laughter was the most important rule. And so, the day ended with everyone hopping, dancing, and sliding around in their silly shoes. The forest may have been messy, but it was also the happiest place anyone could imagine.